Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Oh, that's a mouthful, isn't it? But so excited to be here with you tonight. I've got something to share with you that is due just in a couple of, well, just over a week actually, at the beginning of July. And it is a new online exclusive. As you know, we regularly put out new product online now that is only accessible online to buy, so hence why it's called online exclusives. And there's some exciting new things coming up, and I wanted to share one of them with you tonight, plus a fabulous technique that had a lot of interest with a short that I did on Instagram with using your wet wipe to create an ink pad. So let's go over to the desk and we will get started. So this is the changing leaves. This is what is coming. Well, there's lots coming, but this is one of the ones. Oh, hi Anne, lovely to have you here. Did you get notification this time? This is one of the fabulous ones that are coming next month, changing leaves. As you can see, it's got some lovely textured leaves and some wonderful sentiments as well. And the exciting part about it, though, is it comes with this beautiful 3D embossing folder, which is, you know, in itself gives wonderful, wonderful texture and dimension to when you die cut. But also it is a hybrid embossing folder, which means this die, these are standalone dies, but this die here, you love leaves, yes, so do I actually. This one here is, you can cut and emboss at the same time. So this just fits in here like that, and you can tell when you've got it in the right place because you pop it down. So this, the side with the Stampin' Up! Insignia on, which is, I always call the front, is the side that you're going to fit it to, and you're going to just jiggle around, and then once you've got it in the right place, it doesn't move, it just is clicked in. And then you're going to get your paper and pop your paper on, pop that in, and it doesn't matter which way, as long as you put it in fold first, you just run it through and you get some. This is just one, but I'll show you some others later. This is just one of the dies that pops out. See how that's embossed and cut out at the same time? It's just amazing, so effective. Okay, so let's get started on what we're going to do tonight. Let's just pop that over there. Sorry, you probably hear the kids running around. Okay, so the wet wipe technique. Now I am going to use just to reuse one of your cellophane bags that something comes in, because otherwise, you know, the ink will go all the way through. And I'm going to just grab an ordinary, well, this is a 100% sustainable bamboo wipe. It doesn't matter what sort you've got. You just need one. And I'm just going to fold it in half, and then half again, like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab 3 colors. You can use as many colors as you like. I'm just using 3 colors. If you put too many colors, you can end up with a bit of a brown mess. So you want to keep it relatively simple. So this is a Shy Shamrock, one of the new colors. So don't be skimpy. You've got to put, you know, quite a bit of ink on there. You want to have enough to ink up some stamps, maybe more than once. This is Pool Party. And I mean, if you're just using a small stamp, you could just do a small area. Hi Shani, welcome along. Just doing the wet wipe technique. And this is Lemon Lime Twist. So it's perfect if you've got something like a leaf. I'm doing greens, but obviously leaves you can use any color. Now the other thing I was going to suggest, actually, before it goes through, that's what that one's for. when you were doing this, whoops, I actually placed it on a piece of cardstock as well, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So let's see how this is going to turn out. You can easily stamp once and go back and do it again. Hi, Linda. Welcome. You haven't done this technique. Hi, Shani. Oh, another Shani, spelled a little bit different though, from Tasmania. Thank you, everybody, for saying hi. I just love it when people are here and actually say hi, and lovely to have you here, Linda. Right, so we are going to, I've got a couple of leaf images here, but let's start off with this smaller one and give it a good press and then stamp. And you get this, oh, you can't even see it, that helps, doesn't it? You get this beautiful image that is stamped with multiple colors basically, and I really like how that turned out. And so let me grab, I need the inside of the card with this one, so let's do that. So let's just press it. So where you tend to press it would be the color that you'd pick up. So let's pop this one here, like so, and that's going to go on the inside, and we'll just do the big one as well. So this is bigger obviously, so you're going to have to make sure you've got it inked up by just moving it along. Now the other thing is this lasts for ages. You can ink up and then leave it for a little while and come back and it will still work. Isn't that gorgeous? Just love that combination. Every time you use it, it's going to be different. Well, even the same three colors, how the colors have come out are going to be quite different. Now what I wanted to use this for, see how that color has gone over to the side there. You can actually press a little bit more if you wanted to. I'd done quite a few, and by the time I had finished, my ink on my cardstock was quite full, and then I just got these dies, like these leaf dies that are open leaf, and used this to cut those out, and of course that will then match perfectly with your project. Right, I have cut some of these out ahead of time, of course, and we are going to put something together. Right, so I've decided to focus on the Shy Shamrock. So I've got the Shy Shamrock in here, and I've stamped that. Actually, I was thinking it was that, but it doesn't really matter because that can be a leaf like that, which is perfectly fine. That was lucky though. Oops, that was not planned as such. But that's one good thing about leaves. Okay. I'll pop that in first. Right. Next, I am using a bit of white that I embossed. Even the embossing folder itself just has the most beautiful texture and imagery on the paper from the embossing folder. It's just really amazing. I just love it. Okay. Let's pop that on. And really, the ideas and things you can do with this are just quite limitless. And I've also got a piece of, I did originally get it to use the leaf side, but there was too many leaves in the end, so I'm going to use the stripe. But that's the In Colour Designer Series paper that is 6x6, and it's all the beautiful new in colours, and you get some different patterns with that. Love the skeleton. Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? It really does look, yeah, you're right. It just, I mean, am blown away how it comes out from that embossing folder. Just love it. The detail is incredible. Okay, so a bit of strips, and I've got a bit of gold here to put in as well. So like I say, that don't, you know, this will last you if you're doing multiple cards, or leave it there and come back. It'll still, you could put it in a little stamp container actually and keep it for quite a while if you wanted to keep that combination. Okay, that's a little bit of gold just to cover up that seam. Okay. Right, now the other thing I've used, which is going to also be on the online exclusives, is this gold mercury vellum. So this is just beautiful. So it's gold, like it's, the gold is like mercury on top of the vellum. You can see the vellum on the back. Well, you could use the white side, but why would you not use the gold, I say. And then there's this pattern here which has more gold covered. So there's two of each, and this one here, which is more splotty. That's a very technical term, splotty. Okay, so that is coming also. Right, so let's get together with putting this together now. So I'll show you what they look like when they've cut out. Now I haven't embossed and cut at the same time because I did try and do that actually, but the pattern from the ink got a little bit lost with the embossing, so I've just kept it as is. But I have got something, a couple of other things to show you where I have it cut out. But as I say, this is the one that's been cut out and embossed at the same time. Okay, right, so I'm doing horizontal, so I'll probably just cut this down like so, and pop that on there. So the other color I was tempted to do was more autumny sort of colors, but here down under, of course, the next thing for us is spring. And we're in the middle of winter at the moment, so I just thought, well, I'm going to stick to, oops, I only wanted to put that glue down the middle. Oh, I'll show you these leaves as well that I did. Okay. A little bit. I'd have to trim that stem down a little bit. So this is how the die cuts turned out, which are just beautiful, so coordinated with the colors that you're using, and just such a perfect way to not waste any of that ink that you've placed on that wet wipe, because it just goes straight through. And you can keep that also and use it another day. Don't throw it away. Right. Get in there. I need my... I can hear someone crying, but it's all right. It's not... Okay. So this is just arranging the flowers, the leaves, and the vellum. everywhere. So this is the mercury vellum. I've used it to cut out the little dotty bits, or I don't know what you'd call that. Sprigs? A sprig? Okay. Right, what else? I've got this one. And should I put that one? I might put that one into there. Now I'm gluing them on because I am going to put the sentiment across the top, so I don't want it too bulky. So you're not going to get it in the mail or in the envelope to put in the mail. Okay, and another one of these. We'll go there. So orange, as I was saying, yeah, the autumn colours would be gorgeous with oranges and reds and goldy browns and that sort of stuff. That would just be stunning with this set, which I probably will have that do that as well. And even doing the vellum always curls up when you put glue on it. So it'll be a bit of a mission. So I know it is going to be autumn for some out there soon. In there. Does not want to. There we go. Thank goodness for this tool. Okay, one last one, and I'm going to trim this down first. And then lastly, I've got this leaf. So this leaf comes just plain. And I'm just going to also show you a little trick with the ribbon. So if you don't want a really big piece of ribbon, if you want a finer sort of ribbon, what I wanted to share with you, if you grab your ribbon and then at one of the ends you'll find the connecting weaving section. You just start pulling that, and then all the threads come out. And then what I do, I don't keep pulling that all the way down. I will then just pull out some threads that I want. I've got sticky fingers now, so it's a bit, so I just want those three. Then you just pull them out like so, and it just keeps them tidy. If you unravel it all, you just get a lot of threads everywhere. So let's just pull these out. Okay. And then you have these. Now on the back of the sentiment, you don't want a knot because it'll just be a lump in the middle. So all I do is just tie a bow like this, and I put my Stampin' Seal on the back and then run the ribbon across the back. I knew my fingers would be sticky after doing that, so see, I can't even get it off now. I have pre-done it here so that you didn't have to watch that. And I've already, see how that vellum's curling up? It does go back down again. I have put the dots, the dimensionals on the back. So I have got some other cards to share as well with this suite. Okay. Of course, if you don't like this sort of soft thready look, then you just use the ribbon. And see that they're all sticking to my fingers. Out of there. There we go. And of course we have to have some embellishments to finish off. And I have got some of these gorgeous iridescent foil gems, and I thought I'd use some of the In Colour Matte, I think they're called. I've got the shimmer, and I thought I'd just use the matte this time because I've got the shimmer with the gold. And of course we use the green. So love these iridescent foil ones. They're just beautiful. Whoops. See, my fingers are so sticky. If I wasn't in front of the camera, I would be going off to clean my hands before I did the ribbon. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Shani. Oh, thank you, both Shanis. Thank you. So this is the end with the wet white technique and the different colors that you've got going on there. Just love how that you just get those, just like a leaf would be in nature more really. It's a leaf is not one block color, is it? So being able to actually make it multicolored is such a fantastic thing, and such a great way to be able to make your own ink pad, so to speak, with the colors that you want on your card. And this is another one that I did recently on just thought, oh thank you. Yeah, lucky you're getting those fingers clean. I know it's a pain, isn't it? This is another one I did, and this, you can see, this is the embossing folder underneath. It just looks like you've actually die cut and adhered those leaves to the white cardstock. They just are so detailed, and so they just pop up so much that it really does look as though you have stuck down those die cuts. And these I used, I blended the new Pretty in Pink on some cardstock, and then did the hybrid embossing folder to cut those out, and just use a little bit of craft white ink. Yes, pink. Yes, Linda. It has something. Something has to be pink, doesn't it? Always got to throw a bit of pink in there. And why can't leaves be pink? I say, for cards anyway. So there's that one, and this is just a little sneak peek for those who might be thinking about coming to Extravaganza. This is the card that Helen and I are teaching. This is the big leaf die cut here, and this has just got a little inside card and a very simple fold, and this is what we'll be teaching at Extravaganza on July the 27th in Auckland and 28th in Hamilton, if anyone is interested. So that's a little sneak peek. Love the folder best. Yeah, the folder is amazing. The folder is really, really cool. But I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed making, learning how to make your own ink pad. You just need your ink, obviously need your ink refills, and being able to get the most out of it by having that cardstock underneath, using that to cut out some leaf cuts and that as well. So hope you enjoy that. Please share with anyone that you think might be interested in this as well. And love to see you here again next week. Bye. Take care, everybody. See ya.